So I'm going to show you how you can successfully lip sync videos in Kling AI, because I keep seeing people say that this is either amazing or complete garbage. And honestly, I get it, because my first attempts look like someone having a stroke while trying to talk.
Hey there! I wanted to share something really important with you today that's going to help you get better results.
But here's the thing, the quality can actually be really impressive when you do it right. Most people are just approaching this completely wrong. So let's get into Kling to show you the exact process that gets you smooth, professional results instead of the messy disasters most people are getting. Now, once you're in Kling, the first thing we need is an actual video. If you have your video already, then these steps will be even easier for you. But if you don't have a video ready, then you can easily generate a video by going to the video section. What you need to know about the importance of your video is that this is the part where most people mess up and then complain about the quality. You can't just throw any video in the lip sync feature. That doesn't work. So to create a good video, I'm using the image to video generation tool, which allows me to upload an image and generate a high quality video. I've generated my image with ChatGPT and I can now drag and drop it here. What I'll do to create the best outcome is that I use the same prompt that I use in ChatGPT, also within Kling. So in this case, professional women sitting calmly, direct eye contact with camera, slight smile, studio lighting, and a realistic face. Now, to avoid that your video turns out wrong, you could also add the negative prompts like this. On the other hand, adding positive emotional descriptors like excited or relaxed to match your audio could also help the face expression align with your audio. Now, I'm specific here because I learned the hard way that vague prompts give you unpredictable results. And then you'll spend 20 minutes wondering why the lip sync looks terrible. You don't want that. Also, what's good to know is that photorealistic faces can often work better than cartoon or 3D animated characters. When you're using unrealistic characters, just make sure to follow all these steps for the correct results. For the settings, professional mode should always be on. This isn't the place to save credits if you want quality results. And I go with 10 seconds because it gives you flexibility without making the processing take forever. Then just have the output on 1, hit generate and wait for your video. Now, as you can see, we brought our image to life and have a good video that we can now use for the lip sync feature. What's good is that we got a clear face, good lighting, looking directly at the camera. It actually has the foundation for a professional looking lip sync video. Now, you also may notice how the person isn't already talking or moving their mouth much, and that's intentional. Videos where the character is already speaking actually work worse because the AI struggles to override existing mouth movements. Now, if you have a good video, click the lip sync button because now we're really going to lip sync this video. For the audio, you get two options. Of course, you can add your own audio file, which you can simply drag in. There it is, the classic problem. Audio is longer than video. This happens constantly, but there is a simple fix. You can actually trim it right here in Kling. Just drag these handles to cut off the beginning or the end until it fits perfectly. The key is to trim at natural pauses, not mid-word. So I'll drag this to cut right after the sentence ends, and that's perfect. But I'm also going to show you how you can use Kling's built-in text-to-speech option, which is actually pretty good when you know how to use it properly. So for the script, I'll write, hey there, I wanted to share something really important with you today that's going to help you get much better results with this. I make it sound conversational so that it doesn't sound like they're reading a manual. There's also another rule that prevents that rushed, unnatural look in the face. And that's to use 2 to 3 words per second maximum, because when people complain about lip syncing looking off, it's usually because they're having too much speech into too little time. Now, for selecting the voice, I test a few options. Some sound natural and some sound too robotic, so I vote those. I usually go with this one because it sounds the most conversational. And here's a quality tip that I learned after many failed attempts. Set the speed rate to 0.8. I know it seems slow, but normal speed often creates timing issues that make the mouth movements look disconnected. This small adjustment makes a huge difference in how smooth the final result will look. Then I set the emotion to something that matches what I'm saying. If it's casual conversation, I use neutral or happy. Don't just leave it on default. It actually makes a difference in how natural the delivery sounds. Now, a quick note is that if you have multiple people in your video, the AI will randomly pick one to lip sync. You can't control which one it chooses, so before you generate the lip syncing, make sure to consider that. But let's hit lip sync. This costs 10 credits on top of your video generation, so total cost is 70 credits for the complete process. As you can see, the waiting time is currently 3 minutes. That's not instant, but way faster than learning video editing or hiring someone to do this manually. All right, let's see what we got.
Hey there! I wanted to share something really important with you today that's going to help you get better results.
Now, this is what you should expect when you follow this process properly. Look at this. The mouth movements match the audio perfectly, no weird distortions. The facial expressions stay consistent throughout. This is professional quality lip sync that you could actually use in real projects. By the way, sometimes the preview looks glitchy, but the downloaded video is perfect. It's a browser playback issue. Always download and check before you assume something went wrong. If you're not happy with the result, there is a redub button that lets you try different audio on the same video without regenerating everything. That saves you time and credits. Now, I know some of you are thinking, but I've seen terrible lip sync examples online. Yeah, this is because most people skip the setup steps I just showed you. Now, if you get results with face melting or jittery movements, it's usually one of the three things. Your base video had too much motion, your audio was too fast, or the face wasn't clear enough in the original. And if you keep getting can't detect consistent face errors, it means the character's head is moving too much or turning away from the camera too often. Then you should generate a new base video with a more static pose. And that's how you get professional quality lip sync videos from Kling AI every time. See you next time.